हमारी जिंदगी का सबसे बड़ा अलमिया यह है कि हम मौजूदा लम्हे की ताकत को समझ नहीं पाते। हम हमेशा ये कहकर काम को टाल देते हैं कि पहले हम पूरी तरह तैयार हो लें, या फिर पहले हम जहनी और माली तौर पर मुस्तहकम हो लें, या फिर उसकी तमाम तर इल्मियत को हम हासिल कर लें। और हम अपने जहन को गैर जरूरी सोचने पर मजबूर करते हैं कि अगर नाकाम हो गए तो क्या होगा, या फिर लोग क्या सोचेंगे। न जाने क्यों हम इस गलत फहमी का शिकार रहते हैं कि लोग सोचते हैं, और वो भी हमारे लिए। है ना मजा का खेज बात। लोग तो खुद अपने मुताल्लिक सोचने से कासिर हैं, वो हमारे लिए कहां से सोचेंगे। एक सर्वे के मुताबिक सिर्फ 2% लोग सोचते हैं, 3% ऐसे हैं जो सोचते हैं कि वो सोचते हैं, वरना 95% मरने को तरजीह देते हैं सोचने पर। तो आप भी आज और मौजूदा लम्हे की ताकत को समझें और ज़ाया ना करें, क्योंकि ये जान लें कि अभी नहीं तो कभी नहीं। अगर आप वाकई जिंदगी में कुछ करना चाहते हैं तो आपको रास्ता मिल जाएगा, और अगर नहीं तो बहाना मिल जाएगा। कामयाबी के कोई खुफिया राज नहीं, ये नतीजा है तैयारी का, मेहनत का और अपनी नाकामियों से सीखने का। मैंने ये सीखा कि मैंने जब भी मेहनत की, किस्मत मेरे करीब तर आती चली गई। एक कामयाब जंगजू एक औसत दर्जे का आम आदमी होता है जो लेजर की तरह मरकूज सोच रखता है। एक ही रास्ता किसी काम को करने का कि या तो उसे शुरू कर दिया जाए, मैंने कभी कामयाबी का ख्वाब नहीं देखा, बल्कि उस पर काम किया है। अगर तुम्हें यकीन है फिर तुम उसे पालोगे। कामयाबी के बीज को पसीने से आबियार किया जाता है, यही कामयाबी का राज है।
more, nothing less. अब मैं ये बात नहीं कर रहा कि इन्फ्लुएंस बुरा है या अच्छा है, मगर इन्फ्लुएंस जरूर होता है। तो लीडर, अगर कोई ये दावा करता है कि वो लीडर है और वो इन्फ्लुएंस किसी को नहीं कर रहा या कोई उसके पीछे नहीं आ रहा, तो वो सिर्फ टहल लगा रहा है, वो लीडर नहीं है. E stands for empathy. You empathize with the people once you listen them. So make sure you put yourself in their shoes and feel it. Then A stands for after listening and empathizing, whatever comes in your mind, ask questions. 8% लफ्जों का अमल दखल होता है कम्युनिकेशन में. 37% आपकी टोनैलिटी होती है और 55% आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज होती है. और इट्स ए ट्रू फैक्ट, क्योंकि पीपल सी थ्रू यू बट पीपल डोंट लिसन केयरफुली. मैंने भी वही लफ्ज में 3 अंदाज से कह रहा हूं, जरा गौर कीजिए. तो मैंने कहा आप जा रहे हैं, सिंपल सा स्टेटमेंट है, आप जा रहे हैं. अब मैं उसी को चेंज करता हूं टोन से, आप जा रहे हैं, तो आपको लगेगा बड़ा तहकुमाना किस्म का लहजा. और फिर मैं तीसरा बॉडी लैंग्वेज, आप जा रहे हैं, मतलब मैं तंज कर रहा हूं. अब लफ्ज वही है, उनका अदायगी. तो ये ख्याल रखना चाहिए कि लफ्जों से ज्यादा अहम आपकी टोन है और आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज है. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर है जिसको हमें देखना चाहिए.
My name is Dr. Faz, F-A-Z. I want to assist you to be famous and to be accomplished by zeroing in on achieving your goals. My diverse experience from 20 years of sales and business here in the United States, combined with my past 20 years passion for helping and adding relief and pain in people as a medical doctor, helps me to understand the direct challenges and opportunities that exist for business owners, executives, and leaders in both their personal and professional lives. I examine thoroughly, diagnose carefully personal and corporate problems, and prescribe suitable solutions. As a John Maxwell certified coach, trainer, and international inspirational speaker, I can offer you workshops, seminars, keynote speaking, and coaching, adding your personal and professional growth through the study and practical application of proven leadership methods. Working together, I'll move you and your team or organization in the desired direction to reach your goals. I'm a facilitator of mastermind studies and roundtable events. Call or email me if you would like to know more about my services or a free consultation.
Being a certified speaker, coach, and trainer for the John Maxwell team means that he is part of a team of elite coaches, teachers, speakers, and professionals taking leadership training, talents, skills, and adding value to people all over the world. Everything rises and falls on leadership.
Assalamu alaikum, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaskar, wherever you are. I'm your host with a new episode of Dr. Faz Key Mehman. As you know, we introduce in this show the people who are highly accomplished speakers, coaches, and trainers around the world, or sometimes some rising stars too. But today we have a treat. I have the highly accomplished and highly successful speaker, coach, and trainer all the way from our neighborhood, from Mumbai, India. He has been in this industry for a long time. He has a lot of experience and he is preaching since very long about the abundance mindset. So I believe this is our time to learn from him how to change our mindset to the abundance mindset.
He's full of knowledge and full of wisdom. Please help me welcome my friend all the way from Mumbai, Mr. Harish Mehta. Welcome, Harish, to my show again.
Good evening, and thank you very much, Dr. Faz, to have remembered me. These 2 years have flown, and I remember we spoke once earlier on a show
Yeah.
where we had some great speakers
Mm.
across the globe. And I'm so happy and delighted to be back with you to share, care, listen, learn, and grow leadership globally. Thank
Thank
you.
you. I appreciate. I appreciate, and I truly appreciate your time and participating in my show again. Uh, Harish, because we have a lot of viewers in South Asia, and I'm trying to focus this show more on those people who are following us or who are watching us. So let me ask you. Let's get started from there. What is your vision? How you see in near future in that part of the world about our own industry like speaking, coaching, and training? How do you see that?
If you ask me very frankly, this world needs to invest on themselves.
Correct.
We have seen people investing on Mercedes, BMWs, traveling the world over, and buying expensive toys or clothing. How many of us, like you and me, have thought of investing on learning, growing to become the person we were born to be? I know 10 years today I complete as a speaker, coach, teacher, mentor globally and learning from the best in the world. We have learned together from Guru John Maxwell.
Correct.
I have learned from Brad Sugars in business coaching,
Hmm.
Marshall Goldsmith in executive coaching, and Les Brown, the number one speaker in the world, who shared with me and said, Harish, you have a powerful voice. Share your story with the world. And that ignited me to become the person I have become. And today, Dr. Faz, it is our responsibility to create future leaders. Future leaders and wannabe leaders to become legends in this life.
Of course.
They can't wait for another life to happen to become legends. So that's my story, and I'm so happy to share it across through your channel.
Thank
I
you.
mean, we have to share this knowledge. And two, I must confess here, these 2 years have brought abundance in my way of giving. I have been moving leadership within India and outside India to move from scarcity to abundance.
Awesome.
It's just here. How you think, what you think is what you become.
Of course.
And why think small? Think big. The worst is over.
Yes.
Now it's a responsibility. These 2 years are 20 years of growth. So teach those people and make them become the person they were born to be.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a great way to think about, and truly, in last couple of years, as we were speaking off the air, and we were working together. Same thing. I have the mindset that let's spread the information or knowledge, whatever we have, a little bit. Why we should not spread all over the world. So thanks for doing it. Tell me about your. I'm really inspired by your one slogan, and which always inspires me every time I see on Facebook or other social media, Instagram, and um, all that. Your abundance mindset. Tell me a little bit about what do you mean by abundance mindset, and so people can understand.
There are two words. One is scarcity,
Yep.
The other is abundance. And in life, you have a choice. Where do you want to live?
Of course.
Here. Petty, small, live in poverty in the mind, and jealousy, greed, or otherwise.
Of course.
The other part is abundance, happiness, joy, delight, and prosperity.
Of course.
If you ask people, where do you want to live? They will say, here. And when I ask them, why do you live here? When you have a choice to move
Yep.
the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dr. Faz, I created this program, Reset Your Mindset,
Of course.
to move from scarcity to abundance in this life.
Of course.
And I have created this program installing 6 pillars to reset your mindset.
Wow. Yeah.
And this will happen when you uproot from your current mindset.
Yeah. So how difficult is to get out of that? Like, the problem is it's a lot easier to learn something new rather than getting rid of those old beliefs and thoughts. So how difficult is that for people?
One more way that I speak on this is, it is in your moments of decision that you design your destiny.
Correct.
Do you want to continue to stay in that rubbish? Do you want to go to that place every single day, which is contaminated, which is foul, which is dirty?
Mm-hmm.
Are you happy surrounded by those people who say don't, not, and no, if and but? Why? And today, I give them a choice to invest, to become the person they were born to be.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know your purpose, I help you find your purpose. After finding your purpose, I help you write your purpose. And finally, as a coach, teacher, mentor, I help you do your purpose.
Awesome.
So we call it dream, goal, plan, action, and results.
Of course. Yeah. That's awesome.
So in case you feel you have survived to live the same way, I'm sorry. You have no business to stay this long. You should have gone by now.
Yeah.
Just because you have survived, it is your responsibility, ownership, and you are accountable to those people who have gone to give more to this world in less. And this is what I do.
Awesome.
Every single morning, I think, I listen, and do what I need to do for the day, for the week, for the month. And I'm so happy with this new life, Dr. Faz. I must confess, I was never so happy in those 20 years of my job or 10 years as a business owner. But these 10 years is bliss. The more I give, the more I have.
Yeah. So where do you get all this energy, Harish? I'm really inspired.
That's really interesting. You know, when I get up in the morning every day,
Uh-huh.
my gurus are sending me something great to read,
Okay.
invest myself,
Mm-hmm.
absorb,
Mm-hmm.
and then create. And this is a 24/7 process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 24/7 positive mental attitude,
Mm-hmm.
enthusiasm, and self-discipline. These are 3 key words. And these key words close to your chest. You see how the world changes for you?
Yeah.
It changes for you.
Yes,
So
no, that's
being aware is one word.
Mhm.
Doing regularly is two.
Mhm.
And third, consistency matters.
That's all matters. Correct.
So clarity, communication with consistency. What else do
Wow.
you want in life?
Yeah, that is awesome because people always underestimate the power of consistency. They always underestimate. So this is a great lesson, folks, and see the energy which Harish has. And I always get inspired because we are pretty much we are not young people, and having that energy in that age group is not easy. But because that is our liveliness. That's what we want to convey the message to the rest of the world. If we are not going to be excited and enthusiastic about ourselves and our messages, nobody's going to listen us. So, if you would like to be a great speaker, coach, and trainer, here is really a model in front of you. This is an opportunity to learn how he speaks. So, Harish, let's move on to tell me what the most common projects you perform all the time during your this like your work in this industry. What are major projects you do all the time?
So let me share with you.
Mhm.
These 2 years, March 20 to March 2022,
Mhm.
I must have done more than 200 seminars in front of this
Wow.
TV camera.
Wow.
And what sucked my energy was when people shut their cameras.
Yes.
I just felt, why are they still alive?
Yeah, truly.
They have
Yeah.
no business to get this knowledge if they
Yes.
don't want to absorb it.
Yes.
So today, after March of 2022, I have started going out,
Mhm.
meeting people, meeting organizations, and giving them introductory 3 hours, 4 hours of reset your mindset.
Of course.
Do you need a partial reset?
Mhm.
Do you need a total reset?
Mhm.
And there I talk about who you are today and who you want to be tomorrow.
Yes.
Do you know your Mount Everest or do you need to know?
Yeah.
So, how big is your why? And when you know what you want, you get what you want.
Of course.
So, I am the how to guy to take them on the journey.
Mhm.
We call it the Sherpa to take them to the Mount Everest.
Mm.
And if you have a will, a desire, a burning desire, you will be there sooner than later.
Of course.
So, individuals, professionals, business
Mhm.
owners, leaders,
Mhm.
one thing is growth.
Yeah.
Apart from your nails and your tummy, you need to grow here.
Of course.
And when you're ready, let's go this mile together.
Yep.
So, I have been very happy that
Hmm.
we have been moving on the journey, and some small, medium, large enterprises today they need to re-educate their leadership.
Yes, correct.
Re-educate because there is today it is not country specific. It is
Yeah.
the global world.
Yep.
And you have to prepare yourself to match the world. And three things come here: upskill your skill set,
Correct.
upskill your knowledge,
Of course.
and upskill your belief. I can do it and I am doing it.
Correct.
And express it to the world. When you say I am great, people should recognize that greatness within you.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
each one of us is born special.
Absolutely unique.
So we got to do it now. More because you have survived.
Mhm.
It is a responsibility to take your knowledge,
Mhm.
to take your product, to take your what you have, your big fat why, the purpose to the world,
Mhm.
and do not stop yourself.
Yeah, Harish, I get this question, and probably you do too, from all these people which we are working with in last few years in our part of the world. And most of the people, they have a confusion that I don't know my why. I don't know my passion. I don't know my purpose. So how they can find their why or purpose or passion, or how they can explore that? Would you be kind enough to put some light on that?
Dr. Faz, that's the power of a coach. The beauty of a coach is ask those questions and bring out the answers from them. That he says he's hungry, he's willing, he's ready to find his purpose and to write his purpose
Hmm.
and then get the energy to do his purpose. Like I said, a want becomes a desire becomes a burning desire, and burning desire takes you to fulfillment.
Yep.
And you only need focus for that.
Yep.
Where focus goes, energy flows.
Exactly.
And energy is everything, and everything is energy.
Yeah.
So this comes when you move your mindset from that garbage which you have been surrounded by those people who say, you can't do it, you have never done it, don't try. Get rid of those people from your life and
Yep.
join us. We are waiting to hold your hand and take you on the journey to greatness.
Correct.
And make that decision tonight that who you want to be and how soon. When you write the end date, it's waiting to happen. I love this. I love speaking on this, Dr. Faz.
No,
People have to
that's
make
my
that decision.
perspective.
People
That's
have to make that decision tonight.
correct.
Not procrastinate anymore.
This
No
is the
procrastination.
course. So just like you said, want to desire and desire to. I usually take another step out of that, and then that burning desire has to be turned into your faith that you can do it. And then through the auto suggestion, like Napoleon Hill said in Think and Grow Rich, that if, when you do it on auto suggestion, you don't have to think again. It's going to be your second nature to be walk and talk like successful, and you will be successful because God never gives you what you want and what you wish for. God only gives you who you are.
Very true.
Uh, so that's
Very true.
how you can. But very well said, Risha. I am truly thankful for that because people are listening and hope they are understanding your point. Tell me about, about public speaking now, because that's another great subject which we both do for our living also, and as well as for our passion. This is my passion, not only the living. Living is my byproduct of that, but this is our passion to speak in front of public. And do they need some specific qualities to become a public speaker?
There's just one thing. I have been the president of the Professional Speakers
Yes.
Association of India for the last 24 months. I just quit that almost April of 2022. What stops you from speaking
Yep.
is your fear. And when you face your fear, the fear disappears.
Yes.
And the second part is practice, practice, practice. I remember my friend Sachin Tendulkar scored those 100 centuries
Hmm.
just by practicing, practicing, practicing.
Correct.
So here the word again comes, be consistent and do it so well that you can get up from your dream, get out of your pajamas, wear your suit and go and deliver.
Yep.
And you know what you're good at.
Hmm.
And when you feel the audience, you can communicate anything and everything to what you know, which is linked to them.
Yep.
Yes. It's a power I must share with you. I mean, getting up early morning, anytime. If people
Mhm.
want me to go and speak, I am ready.
Yeah.
And I remember the great people, the Jim Rons who practiced
Yeah.
so hard, and they have taught us this. I'm so proud. I mean, public speaking is just getting out of the fear. And
Absolutely.
every person born on planet Earth
Yeah.
has an innate desire to speak.
Yeah.
And what better to be paid to speak? Just look at
Absolutely. Yeah.
a half an hour, a 90-minute keynote
Yeah.
runs into thousands of dollars.
Yes.
And you do a full day program and you
Mhm.
get peanuts.
Absolutely.
So I
I,
love that.
yeah. To me, I mean, that's like my favorite part in this industry. And I started as a speaker and then trainer and as a coach. And I still love my public speaking part. And believe me or not, like you just told about Jim Ron, and I tell about Darren LaCroix, who's a great friend of mine, and he was the world champion of public speaking in 2004. And the only thing he tells: stage time, stage time, stage time. Never ever miss an opportunity if you have an opportunity to speak in front of people. Just stand up and talk. God gave you a lot of talents and energy. Where is that? Why you are hiding it? So you don't want to regret that I didn't use it. I was not this and I was not that. Just do it. That's my philosophies.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And
So
when
yeah.
people ask me, when did you start speaking?
Mhm.
I said, when I was in the class seventh or eighth,
Yep.
in our assembly, I
Yes.
used to read the news every Monday.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the fear went back 40, 50 years back.
Yes. No, no.
And
My
since then,
historical story is exactly identical because I started in school reciting the Quran. Like, my teacher used to call me in assembly, like 700 students were there. And
yes,
I started doing, and I was a very young kid. And then when I grew up a little bit more, then they said, oh, there is an annual drama. He can speak because he doesn't get shy and he doesn't get afraid of that. Then I start coming on stage, and then I became a debater, and then I got a little bit in political speeches and all that, and then here we are. Whatever we do, we love it, and I enjoy it every moment of my speaking part.
perfect, perfect. I love this.
Yeah, yeah,
It's my purpose, it's my passion.
yeah.
And today, speaking is our power.
Yes. Believe me or not, that gives me too much satisfaction and everything which I need for myself. I mean, it's not about money. Money is there. This is a byproduct. We are a very highly accomplished people understand and they watch us. But the bottom line is the satisfaction, inner satisfaction that we are not guilty, not expressing our own personal views in front of people. We do. We tell whatever we know. We spread the information and knowledge what we have. Uh, let's go to the other side. Tell me about if somebody wants to become a coach, what are the basic requirement or qualities he or she needs?
If you ask me, everybody and anybody today wants to be a coach.
Hmm.
Why? Just because you are good at something doesn't mean you can become a coach.
Yes.
You have to have accomplished in life a position
Hmm.
where people are happy to listen, learn, and grow from you.
Hmm.
So ask yourself, can you have an audience who are ready to listen to you? Can you inspire them? Can you influence them? And finally, the
Yeah.
impact.
Yes.
That is the result. If you can make an impact to a gathering of 4, 5, 10, 20, 100 people, you have the power within you to give it.
Yeah.
And when you keep giving, even the world, the people around the world,
Hmm.
and everybody participates in ensuring that you give everything that you have, and they absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
I must share with you my personal story.
Yeah, sure.
People ask me, sir, where is your presentation? I said, my presentation is here. Give me an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And when you give me an audience, I interact, I move around, I enter them and ask them, how soon you want to become the person you were born to be? They need clarity there.
Mm-hmm.
That is where we come in as coaches, teachers, mentors. So when you bring clarity to them, they will communicate with clarity who they are and what do they want.
Yep.
The moment, Dr. Faz, they come to know what do they want, then the journey starts.
Correct.
So I use this one liner.
Mm-hmm.
In life, when you know what you want well enough,
Yeah.
when you want well enough, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And when it happens, you grow multiples.
Yep.
So today, when we coach business owners, leaders, they say, I want to grow 25%, 50%.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I coach people who want to grow 3 times, 5 times, 10 times.
Exactly.
So that's the way they need to start thinking. Can
Yeah.
we,
Yeah.
should we, and can we hire him to take us there?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
We have to coach for 5x and 10x. It's not about adding, it's about multiplying. Coaching that gives you the multiplication, not the addition, whatever you do. So that's why coaching is very important for every successful person who wants to move on, who wants to go to the next level of his success. Without that, I don't see any successful person went behind without the coach to the next level. You see, entire world, the best of the best players, best of the best business entrepreneurs, they all have coaches. Why? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Why do you need a coach? So obviously, coaching is a profession who takes away all those blind spots which people have for themselves, and that's what we help it. That's awesome. Are you still doing your online trainings and all that?
I am, if you ask me,
Hmm.
created a niche now for myself.
Okay,
And from reset your mindset, I take them to a $1 billion mindset.
correct.
So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4.
Hmm.
So introduction for 4 hours. Then I do a beginner's program for 2.5 days.
Hmm.
Then I do an intensive for 5 days. And then an ultimate, which is 7 days.
Wow.
And those people are having the hunger
Hmm.
to create enough wealth for
Hmm.
themselves that they can count their zeros.
Yeah,
So adding zeros to their profits is what I teach.
yeah, that's
And
all.
when this we do it, so personal development, team development, leadership development, organization excellence, and strategic thinking and
Hmm.
execution planning. So I
Hmm.
sum it up. Starting from this program, you need to reset to think, believe, and achieve.
Wow, that's awesome.
And once that is installed, it's easy.
Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah, once
And
you're
then it is a process. Then it is a
that's the
process.
journey, yeah, you have to just move on. But once, because it's a law of momentum. Once you get the momentum, then train goes on. It's no obstacles, no hurdle is going to stop it. But you have to get started first. So that's the most important, to get the momentum. And you are doing as a catalyst that momentum. You are generating that momentum for people so they can move on, and they can move on as fast as they can, so they can reach to their potentials and their goals, and they can accomplish. Harish, let me ask you this way. Uh, you just said, abundance mindset and scarcity, which is definitely, I am very inspired with that. Uh, what other things, like in terms of reading, how much time you spend on reading books or something like that, or literature, or whatever you do?
If you ask me, I am now habituated to only listen to videos.
Okay, that's awesome. That's a great way to learn.
Some great leaders have given us, starting from Earl Nightingale, Jim
Yeah.
Rohn, Napoleon Hill,
Hmm.
and those I share with the people that I teach,
Hmm.
and I ask them
Hmm.
to repeat what they learned from there.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, when I talk about my 6 pillars, just to share with you,
Hmm.
one of the pillars I install is, can you see your big picture?
Yeah.
If you can see your big picture, can you get ready to create an abundance with no limits here,
Hmm.
and then take ownership for success?
Hmm.
In this process, are you willing to
Hmm.
let go your bad and ugly?
Yeah.
When you let go your bad and ugly, you create a new you, a new life.
Correct.
And what do you leave? Your habits which are stopping you.
Hmm.
And finally, each one of us has to make that impact.
Hmm.
Everybody is keen to know the results.
Yeah.
Don't be a reasons man.
Hmm.
Don't be a man who speaks about excuses. Get out of that zone. Ownership, accountability, and responsibility
Hmm.
for the words you choose, for the thoughts you stitch, for the actions you take, for the results you get.
Wow.
That is what is all about.
Yeah.
And we call it the point of power. You
Exactly.
become powerful when you live there.
Hmm.
And when you live below the line or below the point of power,
Yeah.
you look at blame, excuse, denial.
Yeah.
And those are all reasons in life.
Yes. True.
So,
Yeah.
results is what I talk about.
Hmm.
And people only want to know what results did you get,
Hmm.
not how you got it.
Yes.
So, it's important for people to understand
Hmm.
what they think is what they become,
Hmm.
and what they speak is who they are.
Who they are. Hmm.
And the moment people speak, I know where is he coming from.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's living a life of fear, or he's living a life of abundance.
Of course. Yes.
I can, I will, I am, I
Yeah.
must.
I'm,
Beautiful words.
yeah.
So I'm happy to
Hmm.
live here,
Yeah.
not live there.
Exactly.
And take those people with me
Hmm.
who have a desire to go there.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. You said very right thing, because being a coach, being a speaker, being a trainer, or being a thought leader, what we do is we impact people and we influence people, because coaching is also influence, nothing more, nothing less, like leadership. You always influence people. And I add, if you are impactful, if you are influencer, then you have an income, period. So don't even chase the income. That's a byproduct of that. That's following you. If you are impacting, you are influencing, income is there. I never focus on my income, because I never thought how I'm going to make this and that. And when I turned around and I saw I made more than whatever I could in my mind, I mean, I said, oh, wow, money is there. But a lot of time people get distracted. Again, that's like, if you remember, like we used to say, how long it's going to take, how much money is going to get involved. And I tell them, friends, there is no transformation without transaction, period. You have to give the value to get some valuable. If there is no value, there is no valuable.
And if you don't know the meaning of value, you
Mhm.
stop living there because you live a price. People
Yes,
who value price, they don't know what is value.
yes,
So if people say, I wanted this price, I
mm,
said, you are living a wrong world.
exactly.
The moment you realize that the value is going to be 100x,
Yep.
And do not delay that decision.
Correct.
Today is the opportunity. I'll share with you. Last week, I was speaking to somebody in another country in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
He heard me for only half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Coach, give me 30 days to start program with you. How much money should I send?
Mm-hmm.
So when people know what they want, the right person will come to them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
I
So that,
mean, me and you speak from here and here.
yeah, of course.
That's our value.
Yeah,
And we are authentic.
period. Period. We can't talk unauthentic or something which is not of our ethical background. I mean, the ethics are the key for us. We can't lose our integrity, honesty, and responsibility. And
Never, never.
no.
Respect, integrity,
Mhm.
trust, and excellence.
Absolutely.
These
Yes.
four words is
Excellent.
my value.
That's what I do. I have diversity definitely in mind, and I have integrity, honesty, respect, and excellence. I can't give up on those things. And if
See,
I'm
the
not,
tribe itself is growing because
yep,
of these values.
of course, definitely. So
The tribe is
definitely,
growing worldwide because we
mhm,
value who we are
absolutely.
and what we have
Hmm.
and why people should care because
Yeah.
we give value.
Yes, correct. So
And
tell
I'll
me about what kind of people listen these books. Like you said, you go through YouTube and audiobooks or whatever the way. If you have to suggest a couple of those, so people can probably, because they are watching us and definitely they are going to watch us later on too. So definitely, what couple books or couple topics which you can suggest them to look at YouTube or listen at audio or read as a book, whatever. So can you just give some?
I keep this in front of me.
Okay, believe to achieve. Yeah, believe to achieve.
This is the oldest book that people have.
Hmm.
And then the book we all talk about, Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, that's my number one
And then
recommendation.
we talk about Marshall Goldsmith Triggers.
Triggers, yeah, that's a nice
And
book.
then we talk about,
Oh,
today I speak about what I do,
hmm,
adding zeros to your profits, which is our book
yeah,
from my guru Brad Sugars.
yeah,
You know, it's a process. When I did the program in 2019, got certified as a adding zeros facilitator, one of the
hmm,
17 in the world. I realized it's a
hmm,
very simple lesson.
hmm,
Just do the process.
yes,
And every process creates results.
hmm,
And people follow the process globally and they keep growing multiples. And there are no shortcuts.
correct.
There are no shortcuts. You have to do the course. The
Hmm.
18 holes have to be done
Hmm.
to win that game,
Hmm.
to complete the game,
Correct.
and to become the person by doing it over and over and over again. The
Oh,
5 a.m. in the morning, go and do the 18 hole every day. Look at
yeah,
yourself. You are becoming a champion.
yeah, correct. I mean, definitely, because this is a journey, like you said, and you have to do it consistently. You have to grow yourself. You cannot go up unless you grow up. And for your own growth, you do all that, and make a discipline to read, to learn, and wherever you get an opportunity to learn, because nobody knows everything, but everybody knows something. So you have to learn from
Perfect.
everyone.
Perfect.
So yeah, so that's another. Folks, like you saw how Harish is energetic and inspiring, and you will see us together also very soon. We are planning. I mean, which like you heard from me also in past that we are working on a few events in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah. which we both are going to share the stage, and we are going to be there and to help people there and to create the abundance mindset there and to take them out of that scarcity mindset, which we are going to work together. But like you said about shortcuts, so I usually tell people, if you are going to look for the success shortcut, you're going to cut your success short. That's all you're going to do. So don't
Perfect.
do it. There is no shortcut to success, and it's not a destination, it's a journey. Just be on that journey and enjoy every single milestone which you achieve, because the celebrations are on the in the milestones, because there is no destination there. So enjoy every in that process of success rather than the whole success, and have fun and get energized and get enthusiastic and go further and get more confidence and more competence what you do. But confidence and competence both comes from by doing it. You cannot be confident, you cannot be perfect without doing it. So don't be perfect to get started, start to get perfect. So thank you very much, Harish. It's really an honor and pleasure to
I
have you
want to
again.
share two lines here before
Sure,
we.
please go ahead. It's all yours.
The moment you make a decision to invest on learning, remember, knowledge is the new currency.
Absolutely.
The more you learn, the more you earn. And keep doing it over and over and add something new every day.
Hmm.
You will see to it that you have grown so much
Hmm.
in those 365 days in a year, in those 12 chapters which you will be able to write after completing the year.
Exactly.
And when you do it on yourself, so we call it world abundance through business re-education.
Oh,
You got to
yeah.
re-educate yourself today and
Hmm.
create that abundance so that people remember you. And today you need to make a decision.
Yeah.
You as a leader should become a legend before you sign out in this
Correct.
game of growing people.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm so happy to talk about this. I must confess,
Thank you.
this gives me so much energy every
Yeah.
single time we
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah. We cannot hold ourselves because this is our passion. This is the way we live our life. Uh, we eat, we dream, we do anything, everything just because of that, because that's what our living is. So, my
And I'm
friend,
waiting to come on stage together with you.
yeah,
Share it with those people who are hungry
yeah,
to grow, to become. I'm
yeah.
just waiting.
No, I'm really looking forward to have to share a stage with you too. I mean, this will be an honor, and I'm very excited about that. And like you said, uh, this is all about your mindset. And please listen, folks. You all are unique people in this universe. In 7.4 billion people, there is no even your fingerprints matches with each other. You are you. That's your power. Did you reveal that? You have also a Mark Zuckerberg in yourself. You have a Michael Jordan in you. You have a Jeff Bezos in you. You have Elon Musk in you. But in another way, did you reveal it? And how you're going to reveal it? You have to move up. You have to grow up. You have to find people who can help you. You can assist you as a coach, as a mentor. If you need something, we are here. Our hands are open. Our arms are open. We are ready to assist you. Feel free to contact Harish. Harish is such a great mentor and a coach. He's a great friend of mine. And if you want to reach out to me, if you don't have any luck to getting connected, I will connect with you. And feel free. And if you have any question, and Harish, I mean, I can tell you this one thing. This one show is not good enough. It's not going to serve the purpose which I wanted to. So hopefully we can get together every couple of months and do some jointly, at least these live shows, so people can listen together and we can convey the message which we want. So thank you very much, and I truly appreciate your time. And feel free. I mean, if I can assist you in any way for your programs, I will be more than happy to do it. Thank
Happy to
you.
serve, happy to give, happy to care for the
Thank
community who wants to listen, learn, and grow in this life. Together we can, and
you.
together we will.
Yeah, we will. Thank you very much, folks. Now, with this, because it's time to take off, we will sign off. And please take care of yourself. Be careful. God bless you. And thank you very much.
Thank you.